Hello, my name is Shelly. You can also call me Saucy or the African Bombshell. I am from Alexandria, Virginia. My parents are from West Africa, Ghana, and Ivory Coast. Let's see, growing up I was very adventurous, I could say. I always wanted to do something fun. I always wanted to be outside. I was very talkative. I was very outgoing, really bubbly girl. Born and raised in Springfield, Virginia. And I went to high school around that same area as well, and then came to Virginia State. I would consider myself to be a tomboy. My friends, never doing makeup. My friends always just get into this, wear stuff like this, wear this, and that. I'm just no, I want to go play in the dirt. I want to mess with boys, just be wild, just being free, just not caring about anything. But I was very humble child, though. Very respectful, I say. I definitely was very carefree. Well, when I say I was a tomboy and very adventurous, that was more so when I was 6 to 12, around that age time. Being a model kind of came around, I would say, in high school, when I had the idea, in middle school, actually, I did a fake photo shoot one time I had on Facebook. It's just, when you was in middle school, MySpace days, got the bangs, back in the day, okay? So I used to play around, taking pictures and stuff like that. But all throughout high school, I ran track, and I wanted to model because I would always get, oh my gosh, are you a model? You're so beautiful. You look like you're a model. But I never really, went ahead and tried it until my senior year of high school, where I did a fashion show. And that's when I was really exposed to, runway, different types of fashion, and really getting into the industry, kind of getting a glimpse of what it would be like. And I liked it. I loved it a lot. I was very reserved. I was still watching and observing, but I really did like it. I didn't really take off in modeling, though, until the summer going into college, when I realized track was not for me. I hated running. I stopped and I was like, why am I running for free and I don't even like to do this? So kind of had a realization there, coming to Jesus moment, and I was like, let me do something that I actually love to do, which is taking pictures. I love modeling, so let me just see how this goes. I tried my best to be consistent. At first I didn't know exactly what to do or how to go about modeling, so I just reached out to photographers. Some photographers did reach out to me, but they were a little bit on the creepy side, so I kind of ignored that. So I went to people that I knew. I found someone on Instagram. We got together, we shot. I did my first photo shoot, and it was amazing that summer. And that's when I really started to take off. After one shoot, I did another, and then another, and then I went to school. So there was a little bit of a gap there. And I realized that I didn't really like to do photo shoots and go to school at the same time. I wanted to really just focus, but while I was in school, I was also building up ideas and my creative list. So in the summertime, I would, get that together, get what I needed, find a photographer that I feel fit, my idea, and I could bring that to life, and then create. And I would also be approached by different photographers as I was posting my pictures and getting more exposure. So yes, I've definitely had quite a few problems with modeling, and like you said, competition. But I did try not to let that kind of get to me, because with anything you do, there will always be competition. If you want to be a chef, if you want to be a photographer, if you want to be a rapper, a singer, any career path out there, there's always going to be someone else that you could compare yourself to. Now, I don't like to compare myself to people, because I feel like, what is she or what is he doing that I can't do? It's you're literally capable of anything. And something that I always do, which is a bad thing, is I'm too hard on myself. I'll feel like, if I do a photo shoot and it wasn't good enough to me, I would be like, okay, let's do it again and again and again until I'm satisfied. And it's like, I'm very open to critique, which is something that I love as well. But as far as being too hard on myself, I realize I have to look at the bigger picture and just tell myself it's gonna be okay and just keep pushing, because I am good enough. So it's like, it's all about being, confident and believing in myself. I think the difference with me really comes from my mindset and my versatility in my creativeness. You have different types of models out there, and everyone has a focus and a specialty in something that they do. There's the Instagram models with the bodies, the banging bodies that are very expressive and, flaunting their assets, and that's cool. Like, there's nothing wrong with that, And there's also very reserved models, there's beauty models, there's fashion models. So it's like, I think with me, I'm very good at being versatile as far as what I can produce in front of the camera. I like to bring emotion to people through my photos. So what I like to do is kind of express myself in my photography, in my photographs, and I like to really give people something they haven't seen before. So I think that's what really sets me apart from the other person. So I do like to keep a surprise, of the things that I have coming forward in the next couple of weeks. I definitely am working on something with someone. They came to me with an idea, and I am definitely excited about it. Really thought out very well. So I'm a little nervous, but I am excited for it to come into life so that you guys can see what I'm working on. But I am going to keep it on the hush. Just keep a lookout for the photo shoot, and the production will be out, we're going to say October or November. There's so much. I'm 21 right now, and so it's like, I was really just telling a friend the other day, if I had someone that was my age right now talking to me when I was 17, 18, 19 years old, I've learned so much in the past couple of years. It's like, I was very hard on myself. Like, it's going to be okay. Use your resources. Like, if someone comes to you and they say, oh, we want to work with you, don't procrastinate. And procrastination is probably the number one hardest thing that a lot of us deal with. Get an agenda if it helps, but do not procrastinate. Use that person to your benefit and do what you can to help them in return too. Be the best person that you can. Be very observing and also be very self-aware. Self-awareness is very essential, So it's like, once you're aware of yourself, who you are, where you come from, it makes things a lot clearer in the direction that you want to go in. Write things down, because when things are tangible, it can happen, I literally wrote in a diary like 2 years ago that I wanted a car, and a year and a half later, I had a car. So it's like, a lot of things that I write down really do surpass, like they come to pass. So that's what I like to say. It's a lot, but I think that's what I'm gonna stick with y'all. Once again, my name is Shelly. You can follow me on Instagram and on Twitter at The African Bombshell. You can also look me up on Facebook. I'm not that active, but I promise I'm gonna be back on it, okay? Bear with me, please, on Facebook. You can also follow me there at The African Bombshell. Yes. Shout out Gabby, shout out Will, shout out my man Tay from the ground up, y'all. Follow them on Instagram. Look out for what they have coming up soon. It's gonna be some good stuff.